This is acrylic bender prototype. Initial testing. This is nichrome wire. We have our lab power supply, and of course the bending mechanism will be based on these hinges. So let's turn it on. I've got it set to 25 volts at 9 amps, and we can see here how long it takes for this wire to heat up. You can see it's a decreasing amperage slightly. We're getting red hot. Orange, bright orange color now. This is an aluminum U-channel with Kailwool insulation on the bottom, just to prevent any excess charring of the wood underneath. And there's an epoxy, a high temperature epoxy resin that's binding everything together, as well as a few screws beneath the Kailwool. But I didn't want any chance of causing a short when this wire does its expansion and shrinking, of course. On this side, we have one of our connections. We have a screw that is acting as a guide for the wire to keep it straight. Then we have this spring to relieve any tension. And you can see it's quite a bit expanded now that it's orange, red hot. So I'm going to turn off the power supply. And we'll watch what happens over here. All right. It's beginning to shrink. As the temperature falls. Continuing to shrink, much more slowly though. Not exactly warm in here, it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Awesome. And that's back to original position right there. The guide screw that is right next to the lead there for the positive terminal is insulated from any other electrical contact, so it's not really causing any issue as far as I can tell. You can see here there was an issue earlier where this, see, that's not a shadow on the white below, that's actually a burn mark. But I corrected it, and the nichrome wire is much more straight than it was, thankfully. Well, that's it for this test. We're good.